All right, gentlemen and ladies, welcome. This is Dr. Joliben Fish Academy. You may be wondering where I am right now. I'm in a place in Benin City called Okiri Community, okay? So I'm here for a client who invited me for his farm, and of course, we have just finished doing the work. Let me take you inside so that you see how it looks like. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, this amazing farm you see here is an integrated farm, belongs to Mr. Monde Osazua, okay? Yeah, he's based abroad, and it's always good to bring back your wealth at home, right? So what you see here are purely yam plantation, anything that has to do with yam farming. You see them here, cassava. You also see maize and many other things like that. So, and this place is designed in such a way that he can monitor his farm from abroad. First, CCTV camera installation. Yeah, this one is just done right now. This is a type of camera that works independent of power. Okay, so it has its own solar panel, and it can, you know, show you record of what is happening in your farm in Nigeria, irrespective of where you are in the world. And it has its own panel just at the top. You can see the rope over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that clearly. All right, good. That's the panel you see there. That's small stuff over there. So this alone can give you information of what is happening in your farm anytime, any day. And as if that was not enough, if you check the roof, you will see some panels, solar panels. And of course, these ones were installed so that you can pump your water without burning your fuel all the time. Okay, so pumping water here is solar enabled, and you can actually do that, and it just saves your income, saves your energy, and then makes your farming more profitable. Okay, so as if that was not enough, you also have a poultry section and all that. But very importantly, let me take you to the farming section. So this is an integrated farm in progress. These ones are already existing ponds. You will see some big fish here. Hello. All right, you just have a look. These ones are already existing. Okay, same thing with the one you have over there. So but the ones we installed today is just over there, the blue ponds you see there, which I'm going to take you there shortly. This is the snail farm. Yeah, the greenhouse. Oh yes, as I told you, this is an integrated farm, right? Now the whole of this place is a snail farm, and trust me, it has not been stocked yet, but in no distant time it will be stocked with so many snails that you will just come and yearn for more. Trust me. And of course, as I said before, this is Okiri Community, and this is in Benin City off Sapongba Road. So that takes us straight to the ponds. All right, 3 ponds. This is the first, and then that is the second, and over there is the third. So these ones are already fully stocked, and they are already doing well. Let me zoom that a little bit. It's a little bit dull, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit dull because this is late in Benin. This is about 7 p.m. 7 p.m. in Benin City. Everywhere looks a little bit bright, but trust me, it's already late here in Benin. And of course, it rained not quite long. Yeah, this is actually a typical rainforest. Benin City is a typical rainforest environment. So basically, this is a 15,000 capacity farm in progress, stocked with about 3,000 plus juveniles. And as time goes on, the farm will continue to increase and take other places around this vicinity. And of course, if you are wondering what those bags over there are, these are yams, right? Good. Yam seeds that are already germinating and doing very well for them to be planted. Let me take you a little bit closer. Boom. So you can see them. You see, they're already coming up, sprinkling up one after the other. So, but this is not their permanent site, okay? They are going to be taken to their permanent site anytime, any day. And of course, an inlet, an outlet. You may be wondering what is going on there. Fish are known to be cannibals. Cannibals. When I mean cannibals, they eat each other. Let me zoom that a little. Okay, they got a little bit scared, so all of them have disappeared. Once you have an injury, the remaining fish will capitalize on you. Okay, look at those guys. Hope you can see that very well. They are actually flexing one of themselves. Okay, now this may just be as a result of, I see that one has taken it away and it's running. All right, fish are known to be cannibals, and that is why it is important you salt every 2 weeks. or every 3 weeks, as the case may be. But before that time, you sort, you know what it is sorting. If you check now, some big ones they inside. So those big ones wait there. So in the next 2 weeks, you'll notice that they go up big well. Those big ones, you need to promote them, put them for that pond. But before you put them for that pond, you need to first of all use that salt where they get. Remember the way we do it. They wash the pot clean, rinse them. So that in case any chemical will be this tarpaulin before you come, if you wash and promote. So once you do that one, you rinse and finish, you put water. The ones way big from here, you carry and go that side. About half of them will come up from here and go that side. After another 3 weeks, as they change the feed, these ones will be there, some will big past the other. Now carry and go the last one. You still wash that one when you want to use it. Don't say you go wash them tomorrow, say you don't go wash them again. Leave them till the day you want to stock them. Now you go wash them. Why? Because if you wash them today, leave them open, if you get contaminated before 2 weeks time, when you want to put them inside. So same thing with that one with there. So this one, 3 weeks, you change the feed. Carry this one, go there. This one where they go still small. They go see they chop the one where remain for here. And this one they go chop the go like that. Another thing where you need to know is say if the fish they sick, which is normal, fish must sick. Don't be like human being they sick too. So fish must sick. When you notice say one fish sick, especially when they go big small, you come out there. If you use bitter leaf till they treat them, don't carry bitter leaf, just put them for water, just squeeze and. The bitter small, put them for water. It will help them heal. Even this one right there, so if you get bitter leaf, just mash and small. The green where carry the water for. It will make the pond very good for them. Then salt, that one will bring so where the baby cook. Don't mix and small every week. Put them for inside water, sprinkle them. It will give them strength when they say they need to work. You understand? So those are the things we need to do as far as keeping your pond healthy. Then this pond too need maintenance. You know, if you just say as you start saying you go wash them again till 6 months time. Okay, now 3 months plan for this one. 3 months. If they were once they enter they don't use it, so you may not need to wash at that time. But if you check those other ones, the ponds don't be dirty. They know they affect them because they don't feed. But these ones they need to be properly taken care of. And then also, as I explained, give you this ball gate with the as designer is supposed to do that. If you come out water, all the water no go come out from inside. Why? Because if all the water come out once, the fish go stress before you bring another water. I get bad experience before when I was doing farming. I design in such a way that once I open it, the whole water will just come out, nothing will remain. So the one day I made mistake, forget them. As I forget them like this, now I go somewhere, go school. I don't even remember say they open pond. Now when I did school, I remember say I open my pond down, now I run, come back. All of the door already died. Why? Because water no dey inside. So that if I say I design and such that small water will remain inside the pond, they will still survive with that one in case mistake. You understand? So basically, that is how to manage this farm. In case you have any questions, you let me know. But remember, no easy this work. So you should know which are the talk of it. At least those two way there, you don't the manager, so you know what you do inside. Fish farming no be easy something. Like every day monitoring. And if you notice a fish die from inside because of record, it's very important. See, any fish will die, you record that so that you will know how many fish they before. Like now we get 3,886. If you notice a fish die or the chop fish, the head will remain, you don't go right and somewhere. So that 3 months time, you will know how many fish remain. If possible, say if you snap up, show a guy with their abroad, may you see him. Say, see you, 1 fish die, you 2 fish die, you. So that you go there aware, say, see what happen. So that when the time for harvest go come, you know go come meeting only 1,000 or 2,000 fish there. Meanwhile, you leave about 3,000. So you go need to show record, say, see how the thing take go. So basically that is it. And if you notice something where you know if you manage, maybe you don't wake up one day, you don't notice say about 25 fish don't die once. It means say something dey wrong inside the pond. Infection don't enter. So if you notice that kind of thing, you let us know, or you tell a guy to call me, so that we know what to do to arrest the situation. Because epidemic at times go enter farm. If you no dey careful, you go wipe everything where you get. Now another very delicate part for fish farming is that one. So if you notice say one day you don't notice about 20-25 die once, red flag. But if you notice 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, that one are normal, because not be all of them will fit they survive the stress of the farming till they grow. Don't be like human beings. Not be everybody they survive till they grow old. Some will die along the way. But the plan that we say in a family where about 3 people die once, something go wrong. Because family is small. But here you have about 4,000 fish. If you have about 25 mortality in one day, and big fish must go to that one so that they know the chop. You notice some of them now they chop small ones. Those small ones will not get strength again, they will not gather. And so they be they chop themselves, they don't send anybody. See this one now, you don't go down. So for them now meat. See that one?
No, I don't carry on wrong.
You don't carry on the wrong. So that's so their body just get their body to cannibalize, to the chop themselves. Survival of the fittest, they inside here, so they don't love themselves. Big one, water.
What makes you survive?
So sprinkle just small. So they don't call like this. When they chop finish, they not do again. But I'm not supposed to speak them now because I'm not saying nobody. I want me to relax first. So they get familiar to the carrot. Then you feed them like that. And it's always advisable to feed them in the morning when you change your water first before you give them food. Why? Because for afternoon, evening, nothing they happen. For night, wait for you see the water down yellow one time. Some of them don't they cool for inside night. You change the water, then you give them food. You know, give them food before you change the water. So you go on like that, they go vomit the food. You understand me? So every morning before you give them food, you change water first. Then you give them food. Okay, afternoon. Okay, you want to change for afternoon. Okay, fine. Afternoon not be bad thing. But you'll notice it in the morning, the water will yellow one kind. Usually that yellow water they don't already pull for inside, they don't weave inside. You understand me? Now for afternoon, you feel say okay fine, you feed them that morning with that condition, but afternoon you change the water. But it's always best to change that in the morning. Why? Because now for morning, 9 they pull finish, they contaminate the water. This water now good as it is. So if you come back tomorrow morning, you see say the yellow one kind, small yellow. Now because they don't weave inside, they don't pull inside. That make me need to change at that time. But not mean say if you don't change, say something will happen. You don't be say something will happen, but make you just make sure say no one any wahala.
But I say you don't feel it like that kind of 7 o'clock.
Yes.
You can't change water like after like 10 o'clock when sun come.
Okay, that's fine.
And they don't eat.
Another thing is you may now decide to postpone their feeding around 10.
Because they feed them around 10 in the morning.
Feed them around 10, then afternoon feeding will feed be around that kind 3 or 4. You understand? Then evening around that kind 8 or 9. See if that early morning, see sun never come yet. So
in the night?
10. In the night, no, in the night around 8 or 9.
The fish go see the food.
Why not?
Where we get that?
This fish na night fish they be. They know they sleep. In fact, anything we drop on top of water na food for them. In fact, for night them na there they active. Na there they fight them. They know they sleep.
In the night you can't hear this for but things are person there inside.
Especially those big ones where they see so. Yeah. Because this a person want come lick what you get. Then I saw they big. Na night fish they be. These kind ones, all of them are night. So basically, now the way you want to come. So in case you see any question, you feel let me know. So basically, that is that. So at this point, you keep this feed. Once again, thanks for watching. If you like something like this, if you need an integrated farm like this, feel free to contact Dr. Joleben. Our numbers are published on the screen, and you can always reach us anytime, any day. The owner of this farm is based abroad, and trust me, he can monitor his farm from abroad, and his farm will definitely do well. And of course, we can always come here to support the farm as it grows. So every one of us in diaspora, especially Nigerians in diaspora watching this video, come on, feel free to return your wealth in Nigeria. Don't be scared. There are no bad people in Nigeria like that. I know a lot of cases have been reported of scam and all that, but the truth about it is that not everybody is scam. Come back home, invest in your mother's land, invest in your father's land, and trust me, the sky will be your starting point. You can never be as so rich when your home is empty. Trust me. All right, thanks for watching, guys. This is Dr. Joleben Fish Academy. Till we cross our path again. Boom.